excited to bring you a brand new product that you have never seen before. We've never had anything like this before at HSN, and this is the only time on this day that you will see it. So do not let this pass you up. What does it look like? It looks kind of like maybe a speaker. It looks like a stereo is what it looks like to me. Well, it is. This is your tablet and a stereo, 5-watt speakers, and look at what it does. It stands up on the table, or your counter, or your shelf. It's a 7-inch tablet, a tabletop, try to say that, but 5 times fast, tabletop tablet, with built-in dual 5-watt speakers. So no buying a separate Bluetooth speaker now to play your music. It has a quad-core processor, so this is not any little podunk tablet. This is a smart tablet, 16 gigs of memory, a gig of RAM. It has Android processing, so it is a great tablet. It's got an IPS screen. It has incredible Bluetooth, wireless. It's an amazing deal. We've got beautiful colors for you as well. I'm gonna warn you, rose gold, pretty much in everything, always sells out here first because it's so unique and pretty. We have it in this beautiful rose gold, which is this shimmery pink. We have it in silver, gold. We'll show it to you when it gets down here. Do you see this? That's that gold, and then black. Perfect gift. I can't believe it is under $100. Silver is most limited already. Wow, you found this online because this is our first time airing it. We'll ship it to you for free, or anybody on your list. It's $19.99. And we have extended returns all the way through the end of January. If you're gifting it, you can gift with confidence. We have the exclusive. This is the only place you can get it, and also the only place you can see Aaron Berger. So he's here, our exclusive, Aaron Berger.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, probably the only airing you're gonna see all year. We have enough quantity to do this one time. It's a brand new product. You've probably seen other places where they're putting devices together, where your Bluetooth speakers and your, if you think about it, your radio, your weather, your Facebook, all of that is in one tabletop device with a beautiful screen on it. Azpen has done it for us. Azpen and Google. So two great companies, great technology companies working together. Google's the #1 operating system in the world on mobile devices. This has about an 8-hour battery life. You could leave it plugged in, of course, if you want to leave it plugged in the kitchen, or you want to leave it plugged in on your bedside table, if you want to have this in the workshop. There's so many great places for it. Let's take a look. And in fact, let's take a look. We'll start with the ones that are in front of Shannon. I'm going to walk down and just point out a bunch of the different things that are going on. You're definitely going to have to be quick on this. I'm certain. With this kind of sound, with this kind of quality, with this kind of picture, this is one that you'll have to jump on fast. So let me right away show you a couple of different things that are going on. Here, do you notice, we're using it basically as a television. This is live streaming hsn.com. So it's a quad-core processor inside.
Right.
So the power to live stream. So if you wanted to be watching Netflix, you could be watching Netflix. If you wanted to be watching Hulu, you could be watching Hulu. If you want to be live streaming us on hsn.com, you guys see that there. Let me get you a little bit better. Yeah, pretty extraordinary, right? Oh, and by the way, you know, if you turn table, if you want to have this in the workshop, there's so many great.
Because
the sound is
speakers.
great too. You've got two great big 5-watt speakers on the front. So I'll turn it down for now, but pretty awesome. In the bathroom, in the morning, when you're getting ready, if you want to be watching the news, if you want to be streaming the news, if you want to be streaming YouTube or Facebook or any of those things, pretty cool, right? Okay, down here, I'll point out I've got some other things going on. So I have like the clock up. I could go to Facebook, I could go to Netflix, I could go to Twitter. This is kind of the screen where it stays by default. Let me move this guy over in front. Here I just have some pretty video playing. So again, if you wanted to have a YouTube video playing, or if you wanted to be watching any of your favorite movies at any time, you can see the screen on it is really lovely. And then on this guy right here, I just pulled this one out in front. This is our rose gold, as Shannon said from the beginning. This will be our bestseller. It just simply always is. What do I have here? This is the Google Play Store. So the #1 app store in the world, the #1 ebook store in the world, where you download apps and you download games and you download movies and you download all of those things. You're going to be able to play games on this. You're going to be able to watch movies on this. You're going to be able to check the weather. There's even, you see what that is at the top? There's even a camera built in. So if you want to, you want to do your webcamming or your Google Chat or any of that, check in with the grandkids while you're cooking dinner or while you're at the workshop or while you're brushing your teeth in the morning. It's really, really convenient. And you know what, Shannon? You know what I can guarantee you? Nobody else is going to give this gift. If there's a person on your list that's difficult to buy for, we are about, I think, 65 days away from Christmas. We'll ask the tablet here in a minute just how far we are from Christmas. I know that we're very close.
It knows.
This is unlike anything anyone else will have.
Well, and that's so great because so many of us have tablets, but nobody has this. And this is one that you can use anywhere. I was talking to people about this. Jamie said, can I out you, Jamie? She said, if I went to a guy's house and he had one of these, I'd be like, you got it. But like, you know what I mean? Like you're on, right? You got it going on. Because you know that it's the latest and the greatest. If you know somebody who always has the best electronics and you just can barely keep up with them because you're not always on what's the latest, this is the latest and the greatest. And we guarantee they don't have this. Maybe they have a tablet and they spent, you know, $800 on their tablet. This is a tablet that they will use in the kitchen to do their recipes, or in their bedroom as a clock and their sound. And maybe they want, or maybe it's a kid who does those video tutorials, right? They're like on the, you know, on the camera, like the selfie camera, and they want to videotape themselves.
Absolutely.
Because it's completely hands-free, but it's got those amazing speakers. This is just everything in one, and under $100 for a really good, strong tablet.
I think it's great on a desk too. When you're talking about kids, you know, working on algebra, working on their French homework, working on whatever, there's all those educational apps that are built in. And it's really nice because it's always, it's right there. You know, they sit down, they're doing their work. It's not, where's my tablet? Is it, did I leave it at school? Is it in my backpack? Is it in the lock? You always know exactly where it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? Let's talk about the voice that's built into this as well. One of the nice things, of course, is when you're in the kitchen or when you're doing whatever and your hands are tied up, it's nice to be able to talk to your tablet, not necessarily, you know, be touching it all the time. The voice recognition on this is great. So let's start with, we can go right down here to Google Voice and I can say something like, how many days until Christmas? So to just take a second there and work through how many days until Christmas, we may have lost our internet connection, which is fine. If we have, we'll go back and get it in just a second. But asking the tablet about weather, asking it about you know, holidays that are coming up. Speaking of weather, there's this really nice weather app that's built in that I think is so smart. So the weather app.
Christmas Day will be in 65 days.
Okay, Christmas Day. So we're 65 days away from Christmas Day. That's what I was right. Yeah, I was right on top of that, wasn't I? This is the weather app, which I think is so good. Not only does it give you the weather, so it tells you what the weather is, but then along the side here, well, there's just lots more apps than you usually have. So it tells you what it's going to be like during the day, what it's going to be like at night. If I go down here, there's lots of other things. So lots of different screens. Partly cloudy, light rain coming later. This is pretty cool as well. It gives you an hour-by-hour forecast. This will give you a map, tell you exactly where you are. This is great, by the way, if you're looking for where are we going to have dinner tonight, what movies are we going to check out, all of those kind of things and questions that you can ask. If I go right down here, this is cool as well. It tells you what the moon's doing, tells you it's waxing, if it's a quarter moon, if it's a full moon. It's just all at your fingertips. Tons of versatility, right?
And smart. I mean, because it's a quad-core, if you were to say, you know what, we have a $99 5-watt speaker. It's incredible. It's Bluetooth. You'd be like, wow, that's pretty great. Maybe I need a new speaker. Maybe I don't. Maybe we said, you know what, we've got a $99 tablet. It's quad-core, 16 gig. It's paired with Google. You'd be like, that's an incredible deal for only $99. How about both together in a tabletop design that you've never seen before? This is the only place you can get it and the only day. So if you're looking for the latest and greatest, this is it. Just don't be fooled by the price, because usually the latest and greatest costs an arm and a leg, especially at first, but $19.99 to get this home is an absolute steal. Be the first and only person in your family or on your block, of course, to be able to have this outside, inside, whether you're using it to be able to watch your movies or listen to your music, or you use it as your wake-up alarm and find out what the weather is, or maybe you're brushing your teeth and you want to find out if you need an umbrella today and you know, call to it in the next room. This is your chance to get it. It's 4 different colors. We're starting already to get limited in the silver, and this is the first time anybody's seeing it, so please be sure you get it. Silver, rose gold, gold, we like to call it now, just to distinguish it from the rose gold, and black. It just goes sleek design that fits in with any decor as well.
Couple more demos. So again, talking to your tablet, I think we're back online here. How about what movies are playing?
Here are the movies playing near St. Petersburg.
The volume on it's out of this world. So we can just go through a bunch of things here. So what movies are playing? Maybe something like what's the Tampa Lightning roster?
The roster for Tampa Bay Lightning includes Steven Stamkos.
See how quick this is, right?
Kutcher, Tyler Johnson, and others.
Any of your favorite sports teams? Obviously, if you want to ask about the weather, how about what's the weather in Tampa?
It's 73 degrees and partly cloudy in Tampa.
How about something like pumpkin pie recipe?
Here is information from all recipes.
And again, like you can imagine how much fun your kids will have with this, right? Say sitting on their desk or in the bathroom or on the kitchen counter. How about how many calories are in a banana?
There are 105 calories in one medium banana.
Okay, good to know. Maybe you're planning a vacation. Maybe you need to get plane tickets or you just want to know how far away something is. Navigate to Nashville.
Sure, Nashville.
So it's going to pull up a map for you or something like, let's see. How big is the Pyramid of Giza?
The Great Pyramid of Giza is 455 feet tall.
Pretty cool, right? And this is an example of having that quad-core power, of just being able to ask any question that comes to mind, being able to watch a video about it, being able to get information about it, being able to explore any topic further. I'm going to just set this guy down. Oh, you know what? Let me do one more. How about recipe for quiche?
Here is information from Pillsbury.com.
And it's going to walk you through exactly how to do it. And then, of course, if you want to go over here to videos, then you could watch a video on how to make a quiche, you know? So it's the multimedia aspect of it is really convenient, having great sound, having great video. Would it be okay? We have our feature list. We have only about 10 minutes or so. Again, it's your only airing. We don't have another airing scheduled. Period. This is definitely the only one today. If we have any beyond this, whether we'll have another airing or whether we'll just sell them out online, kind of depends to be seen. I think it's great. It's our first tabletop tablet. This is Bluetooth, so it works with all your other devices. So if you want to stream any music to this from any other devices, that's an easy thing to be able to do. Quad-core processor, that's the kind of processor and the kind of speed that we have in our best tablets and our best computers at HSN. It has 16 gigs of memory and an expandable memory card slot. So not only can you play your games here and listen to your music and download your movies and all that, but if you run out of room, you can always, you know what, can we go back? I'll just finish up. I think I've got two feature stills there. So back to the one that has a memory on it, that had 16 gigs of memory. There's 16 gigs of memory, but it has an expandable memory card slot as well. So if you want to add more memory, that's an easy thing to do, unlike pads and other devices that have fixed memory. There's a front-facing camera, easy to talk to your friends and family across the country, across the world. Android operating system, this is the Lollipop operating system. The Google Play Store. The Google Play Store is the #1 app store in the world, over 1 million games and apps, also the world's largest ebook store. And this has both Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectivity. I'm going to run over to our television because did you know that this has screen mirroring as well? So while you'll love the 7-inch screen that's built in, whatever you're watching or whatever you're doing on your tablet, you can enjoy on your big screen too. And I'm going to run over and show that to you guys.
Wow. These are things you only see in tablets that cost hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars, never under $100. And you don't have to hook up a speaker to this because you're not only able to watch beautiful IPS screen with your movies or anything, you're actually able to listen to it on your 5-watt speakers, dual speakers that are built in. And then this blew my mind, Aaron, when I heard that you could actually do this with this, under $100.
So screen mirroring is something that is pretty uncommon, and it's really uncommon, like Shannon said, under $100 on a tablet that's not a $300 or $400 or $500 tablet. So upgrades like incredible sound, tabletop settings so that your tablet is always where you want it to be. Also the ability to take whatever's on your tablet screen. So right now, we have hsn.com up. You could have up Hulu, you could have up Netflix, you could have up Facebook, and I'll show you. I've been showing you, but I'll continue to show you some of those things. Listening to music, of course, you can have up Pandora, any of your favorite music stations, but you can enjoy it not only on your 7-inch screen here, but notice whatever's on my screen,
oh my gosh,
on my tablet, right, on my tabletop tablet, is on my television, on your television at the same time. This works wirelessly. I'll just pick this up to show you. It's not plugged into the TV. And wireless, I should say, while you could have this plugged in, I think a lot of people will have this plugged in on a tabletop or a countertop all the time. This is rechargeable, 8-hour battery life. So it goes with you to the beach. This goes with you on a picnic. This goes with you when you're traveling to grandma's house with the kids over the holidays, and it has all their favorite games on it. So whatever is on your screen, I just want to make sure you guys can see the screen. Yeah, whatever's on your screen will be on your television screen, on the biggest screen real estate in your house at the same time. Now I can hop out of hsn.com and I can go to any of my favorite things. I can go to the Google Play Store. I can open up a PDF. I could go down here to AccuWeather or to Video Vision, or I mean, just tons and tons of different things. In fact, I'll just go in here. I'll choose our weather app, and you'll see that it will go, or I could there's tons of things. If I wanted to choose different locations, I could enter a city, I could enter a zip code, and check out the weather, or check out information about that city anywhere. But you see that whatever's on your 7-inch screen is on your big screen TV at the same time. I think that's a really cool and certainly a very unique application and unique ability, and one that we see typically in devices that cost a lot more than this does.
Which to me means that you're gonna have a lot of fun with this. It also means that you can gift this with confidence, knowing that whoever you're gifting it to does not have this. They may have a tablet, they may have a really expensive tablet, their jaw's gonna drop when they see this, when they realize that it's QuadCore, that they can get the Google Play Store right here, that they can talk to it and get the weather or a recipe, and that they can listen with 5-watt stereo speakers easily. This is how it works. It's not on a little setting. It just goes. It's a great little non-slip bottom there. So it sets right on. I pushed a button, of course. I'm notorious for pushing buttons, and then it's like, I'm gonna do whatever.
We'll go back to our main screen here.
I love to. It's touchscreen. It's everything you love in a tablet, but it's easy to be able to see. $19.99 means it's easy to get home. It's easy to send to anybody on your list, and we'll ship it to you for free. They've got all the way through the end of January to return it. Maybe they want a different color. And you're gifting it. You just know with confidence that if you are going to get this now and you're not gifting it to somebody until December, don't tell them about it, because they will not have heard about it. We will be by then totally sold out if we don't sell out just today. With all of you on the phone, I'd go straight to hsn.com. You have 4 different colors of your choices, 4 different color choices: silver, rose gold, gold, or black. This is a really sleek, like a sleek matte black. Gorgeous. Just think about where you think you're gonna put it and where decor.
Streaming.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah, it looks great. And the stream, I want to show over thank you. The streaming video, I think that's just a really big point. A lot of tablets, a lot of computers for that matter, tend to buffer a lot when they're streaming, tend to be a little bit slower when they're streaming. You've got we've had that picture streaming through our entire show, and it's beautiful. We stream, of course, a little bit delayed here. Most everyone streams a little bit delayed. You just don't usually get to watch streaming and live at the same time like you're doing right now. But you can see the image is great. So if you're streaming your favorite movies, if you want to watch Netflix, or you want to watch Hulu, or you want to use this for YouTube videos, I think a lot of people use this in their kitchen. Everyone can be a great chef today. Who was I watching last night? Anthony Bourdain, that's what I was watching. And he was talking about how it used to be, if you wanted great recipes, you had to have everybody's cookbook, right? You had to go and read about technique. And now you can watch a YouTube video on how to do anything, on any cooking technique. Anybody can be a great chef. Recipes are available instantly at your fingers. And I think for people, and the same thing about a workshop, if you want to learn how to do anything around your house, whether it's putting up decorative borders or wainscoting, and it's just all available online. And being able to watch those little videos on a device that's with you in your workshop, or with you in the kitchen, or with you wherever you are. Beauty tutorials, as you mentioned earlier, I think that's great for kids and adults alike. Fantastic to have in the bathroom with you. Obviously Wi-Fi built in, obviously Bluetooth built in. If you take a look at my tablet, my tabletop tablet for a minute, and I wish we had a better word than tablet, because it really is. The speakers plus the tablet technology together really does put this device in an entirely different realm. Let me just kind of walk you through, if I may. I've got a couple of different windows here. So the window in your upper right, this is all of the things that I have downloaded so far, the apps that I've downloaded so far. So if you want to hop into Facebook, well, that's an easy thing to do. You can hop right into Facebook. Here we are in Facebook. We can watch videos on Facebook. We can post on Facebook. We can take pictures, because there's the camera built in. So you can do your own social media posts. You can also do video, of course, if you want to do webcasting. If you wanted to do Facebook Live, you could do Facebook Live from here. Maybe host your own little cooking show or your own beauty tutorial. So there we are in Facebook. If I wanted to hop out of Facebook and go and see what other things I have going on at the same time, these are all the things that I have open. So I have Play Music open. I have the Play Store. Remember, this is a Google certified tablet, so it comes with the Play Store native and pre-installed. If you want to go into Google Docs, you have Google Docs here. The weather, as I was checking out earlier, your Gmail account, easy to write email, Netflix, Facebook. So those are all the things that I have open at once. If you want to go into iHeartRadio or Hulu or YouTube, those are easy. Into your Instagram account, and then just with one little move of my finger there, I can flip over to different places. If you want to go into sound, this is a sound recorder. So if you want to record anything and then send it or share it, or you want to record messages, this kind of becomes the hub for the family, I think. So if you want to record messages for your kids, whether it's chores when they get home or things they're supposed to do, or reminders of your husband, for your husband of what's going on for the rest of the day, that's an easy thing to do. You can record a little message there. That's simple. Moving over. Oh, there we go. There's your main Google account or your Google settings right there. Let's see what else do we have? Oh, our gallery for pictures, for email, your Google Play Music. That's a really big one. I think a lot of people, of course, because the speakers on this are so good, you've got these great big 5-watt speakers. If you want to go into Google Play Music, well, there's tons of things. Music for you, where you are, as it says down there. Lots of great songs, lots of great music, lots of great channels. It's really all up to you what you want to listen to.
And you'll be able to listen to it in stereo. It's just this great option. It's like, you know, my daughter wanted a clock for her room. I was like, oh, okay, well, I remember clocks. But they were, you know, if you also wanted to be able to play music, it was, now it's $79. If you also wanted to play good music and have good sound, now it's $100, now it's $150. This is a computer. This is a tablet that is your clock, your alarm clock, your weather, your speaker, your radio, your movie player, really your everything. The other thing is, we talk about it as a tabletop. I think of it as a laptop, not in the way of like a laptop computer, but when you're sitting on your bed, this is on your legs. Like, this is on your lap. Right. Basically, right? I mean, it's a great, you can't do that with a tablet. With a tablet, you're always, you know, kind of hanging on to it a little bit.
You got balance here.
Exactly. This is to watch your movies on this beautiful IPS screen as well, and that amazing speaker. It also has a little plug if you want to be able to listen to it through, you know, through earphones or something like that. You can do that as well. Lots of great expandability as well, which you don't usually see in $99. Holy cow.
I'm glad you mentioned that. So yeah, there's a little micro USB here. There is a place to listen if you want. And of course, this is Bluetooth. So if you want to listen with your favorite Bluetooth headphones, you can do that as well. This is, to Shannon's point, this is a micro SD card slot. So you already have 16 gigs of built-in memory, but you can add another 32 gigs, 64 gigs, whatever. For $5, $10, really inexpensively, you can expand the memory. What's that mean? It means you can download even more music. It means you can download even more movies. It means you can download even more games. Expandability is awesome. With the memory that's built in, you can store about 5,000 photos, about 2,500 songs. You can have, gosh, up to an additional 2,000 gigabytes. I didn't realize it had a 2 terabyte. That's the largest expandable memory card slot I've ever seen, because this is the first time I presented this product as well. It's something that we just don't get to do very often. It's really a category all of its own.
I don't think I've seen that. Usually it's like 16 gigs expandable to 32, or 32 expandable. Exactly.
2 terabyte, that's 2,000 gigabyte expansion.
That's way more than my desktop computer has. I mean, that's amazing. Please take advantage of this incredible price. As Aaron was saying, you've never had a chance to present it. I've never had a chance to present it.